Howdy, good morning. Let's ride. I want to talk about autosuggestion today. You familiar with this? Autosuggestion is the powerful psychological technique to get what you want. I've been waking up every morning pretty consistently and working on the tacos and chocolate diet. And I recently wrote about autosuggestion, the power of autosuggestion, and how autosuggestion positively impacted my life. Autosuggestion changed the trajectory of my life. I can say that. On this live, I'm going to give you a 1,000,000-mile overview of autosuggestion. I'm not going to get into my story. I want you to read the tacos and chocolate diet. This is a macro look at autosuggestion. All right, let's start with the definition. Now, this definition comes from Napoleon Hill. He wrote Think and Grow Rich. He says, autosuggestion is the power to influence your subconscious mind. And he expands on that definition by saying, you're influencing your subconscious mind to get exactly what you want. All right, that's the definition. Now, there is steps that you take, 1 through 5, to make this a reality. Step number 1, probably the most important step, is you have to figure out what you want. I talk to so many people that have no idea what they want or where they want to go. No clue. And if you don't know, the rest of this is pointless. You have to identify what you want or where you want to go. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2 is you have to focus on it. Laser focus. Step number 3, you have to say it out loud. You can say it to yourself. You can say it to the universe. You can say it to God. Pray about it. Say it to your significant other. Write it in your journal. Tell your kids. Whatever. You have to put it out there. Step number 4 is pretty important also. If this figuring out what you want is the most important, number 4 is right here. Okay? You have to believe it. You can't just say it, this is what you want. You have to believe it. Otherwise, you're just moving your mouth. And then step number 5 is repeat steps 2 through 4. Focus on it, say it out loud, believe it. Probably the most famous example, at least in regards to pop culture, is when Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered. He was down on his luck, couldn't make any traction, and he wrote himself a check, and in the notes part, he put for acting services rendered, put it in his wallet. And the ironic part of that is when he made Ace Ventura Pet Detective, the sequel to that movie, he got paid $15 million. He focused on it, he said it out loud, and he believed it. So my challenge to you guys is this. If you don't know what you want or you don't know where you want to go, you have to start there. Don't worry about steps 2 through 5. Worry about step number 1. Figure out what you want. All right? If you know what you want or you know where you want to go, start going through these steps. Focus on it. Say it out loud. But believe it in your heart. Now, I would not come on here and talk about this on this live video, or I wouldn't write about it in my book if I didn't see it firsthand. If it didn't positively impact my life, I wouldn't be serving this Kool-Aid. I wouldn't be banging this drum. I promise you. I've seen it. I believe it. It's real. Autosuggestion. I'm a fan. I endorse it. Autosuggestion 2024. Make the important things important today. Remember, love wins. Thank you guys for watching these every single day, 8:05, dropping a little inspiration on you to kickstart your